that. Okay.
All right, John's back, connecting to audio.
Sorry, it's like tech glitch.
It's okay.
Sometimes they go like that. You know? I was just encouraging Sahar to field your question, John, which I thought was great. You know, where do we see it going? What's the future of quantum in Africa? An important question, right? And
right. Yes.
So
at this stage, we can see research initiatives in labs across the continent, but the important next step is to create jobs in the quantum field. And from my perspective, I see that can be done through the startups that will believe in the potential and can see the potential of quantum technologies in product development, and also in projects and big companies investing in the talent of Africa. And there is one second point that I see that is very important for Africa is talent retention. Because we can see so many great engineers and great scientists that study in Africa, but then they leave and they wouldn't invest back in their countries. So that's also, brain drain is a real problem in Tunisia, for example. And I can see that's the situation in many other countries. So at least we want to focus that we can build the talent in Africa. And we believe that we have a great generation to come of scientists and engineers in quantum technologies, but we also want to see them reinvesting their knowledge and their expertise in their countries, launching companies themselves, and also cooperating with big companies like Google, IBM, and Amazon and others to invest and to open research labs in Africa, because maybe Farai, you can correct me, but I think that there are only 2 research labs in Africa. I think they are in Nairobi and South Africa and Johannesburg, and that's too low comparing to more than 50 countries in Africa. And we have proven, I think, the skills and the talent of Africans on so many levels. And we can see so many great minds in big companies abroad, but we don't see their investment in their countries. So that's it. We need to build careers. We have to see how we can build startups and encourage companies to invest and to open their own departments of investment of quantum technologies. But also we need to see the engineers and researchers in quantum technologies benefiting their countries from their knowledge and expertise.
Yeah, and I think that there's some really fascinating strands that to pull together there. But the one thing that I've noticed from One Quantum Africa and engaging with the African quantum community is the desire and energy and brilliance of the people involved is something that strikes me every time. So I think from the vantage point I have, I think the practical points that we mentioned, that there has to be a desire to overcome these, because there's so much potential, so much drive, and so much energy that Africa must have a crucial part to play moving forward. And I think that there's, as always with these talks, I finished probably with more questions than I started with. So first of all, obviously, I'd really like to thank Farai and Sahar for such a fantastic talk, and I can't wait to have you both back for the talk at the end of the month. And thanks also to the audience as well for their input, and apologies for the slight technical glitch along the way. It happens, I suppose. And speaking of which, we actually have, we were due to have a Latin American special next week. We've had a slight issue with the scheduling for the guests. So I have got some potential people to fill the gap, but I am moving house as well. So it's kind of a bit of a perfect storm. So hopefully the show must go on, and I will be sharing details, but let me get it all confirmed first. But once again, first and foremost, I think, thank you so much, Sahar and Farai. There's some really powerful messages there that I think we can certainly explore further.
John, perhaps as we end, there was a question from David on, please, for researchers already in the field of topology, can we join your space to do research in quantum topology? Sure, David. One Quantum Africa is your place, so feel free to come and let's discuss on what practical steps we can take to make that happen. We're always, happy to support this, and we've got access to a wide, a pool of experts who are involved in different areas of quantum, and that should be possible. So thank you, John, for that. Sorry for, I just thought it was important to answer him before he escapes.
And thanks for saving my bacon on that one, Farai.
No worries. Oh, that's a pleasure.
But once again, thank you all for joining. Thank you, Farai and Sahar, for giving such a great talk. And yeah, hopefully we're back on next week, and leave me to put the final details together. Once again, thanks everyone, and catch you all soon.
Thank you, John. Thank you, everyone.